My biggest war is Elon Musk. I'm really trying to stop the AI because what I don't know is AI is really the demons. And they trying to take human form. And they go.
This right here doesn't make any sense to me. Where are the propellers? Where are the plane parts? Now, I'm not saying they couldn't have cleaned it up, but this fast?
Welcome back to the channel. It's WIZSPEK. In today's video, we'll be looking at some creepy TikToks along with the 3 most recent plane crashes. Let's get it.
Finally, something in Anaheim happens. What the f is that?
I don't know. You have customers.
So this looks so crazy, I had to look it up to see if it was a real event, and it ended up being the case, but I'm shocked it was never really on mainstream media.
It is now 89 seconds to midnight. This is the closest the world has ever been to midnight. Any move towards midnight should be taken as an indication of extreme danger and an unmistakable warning.
I'm not sure how often this gets adjusted or what world events would impact it, but whoever is controlling it is playing with my emotions.
These videos obtained exclusively by CNN show previously unseen angles of the collision between an American Airlines flight and a US Army Black Hawk helicopter. In the first video, the Black Hawk can be seen flying at speed over the Potomac from the left side of the screen. The American Airlines plane can be seen flying towards the airport before the two collide, causing a mid-air explosion and fall into the river. In a second video, you can see the Army helicopter and American Airlines plane travel toward each other. After the collision and subsequent explosion, the airliner can be seen spinning into the water, and the Black Hawk is also seen falling into the water.
Black Hawk helicopters are known to have some of the best radars and flown by some of the best pilots, so it's unfortunate this wasn't preventable, but prayer goes out to all those who lost loved ones in this incident.
We have heard that 2 people are dead, 18 injured after a small plane crashed into a Southern California building. More details coming in real time, but for now, let's check in with Fox 11 reporter in Los Angeles, Christy Fajardo. She's on the scene. Christy, what are we learning about this situation?
Well, sadly, Fullerton Police has just revised the death toll. As you said, they now say 2 people died in that plane crash. Earlier, they had said it was 1. 18 people were also injured. And I want to show you the fire department response. We're about 20 miles from the city of Los Angeles. We're in Orange County in Fullerton, and they've brought in fire personnel from all over the region. There was real concern that this could grow. It happened at about 2:30 this afternoon. A lot of these buildings you see here were full of people. This is an industrial.
I'm curious how many passengers were in that plane, but either way, it's still pretty unfortunate. So this was a small plane out in Pennsylvania, but imagine while you're driving, you see this. This is just terrible.
Have you guys seen what the aftermath of what the plane crash in Philadelphia looks like? My goodness, y'all. It literally looks like a scene from an apocalyptic movie. Look at this, y'all. Right? A plane did this? I don't know, man. I don't believe it. Have you guys seen the last video that I showed? I didn't see that. I thought with this new meta thing, TikTok would be brand new. They could let us say whatever we want to. Well, maybe other people can say what's on their mind, but whenever I speak my mind, my videos get removed from here. All I'm saying is this right here doesn't make any sense to me. Where are the propellers? Where are the plane parts? Now, I'm not saying they couldn't have cleaned it up, but this fast? But like I said, y'all, are we under attack? Because look how scorched these cars are. Why do those cars look like they were part of Hawaii and California? You know what I'm talking about? I've spoken to people who live in the general area, and they're saying something completely different. Because look at this. I mean, look at this right over here. Now, they're most likely going to say the nose of the plane did this, right? So where's the plane? And not to mention, planes are super sensitive. When a bird flies into the nose of a plane, it actually dents it and creases it. And y'all could do your research on that. But this looks like the plane went to war with the ground and the ground lost. How is that possible? Again, y'all, I'm just putting 2 and 2 together. Like I said, what do you guys think about this video? This is crazy. Shit, when I said 2025 was gonna start off with a bang, I did not mean literally, but I guess the universe meant literally.
This kind of looks like how a map would look after a Call of Duty game. Besides the video being in black and white, the funny cars and giants walking around regular folks like it's normal, it looks like modern times.
What are your talents?
I'm a demon slayer. I just gotta keep it real. But y'all probably don't understand that.
Break it down, demon slayer.
My biggest war is Elon Musk. I'm really trying to stop the AI because what y'all don't know is AI is really the demons. And they try to take human form and they gonna be in the robots. I mean, once they take human forms and get in the robot, they gonna have babies. And here's the thing, like our soul is in this body, but once they have babies, it's gonna kind of like be stuck because you're gonna be half and half. So now God can never get your soul back. That's what I'm doing. So it's over. That's why the fire's going on. If you go to ChatGPT right now, you can talk to the devil. And a robot, that's the devil taking human form. I ain't coming to make no shit up.
So what is a sex bot then?
I mean, they got it halfway done. But when nut is good, they're gonna have sex with the woman. And then they're gonna come like, they're gonna be like hybrid. They're gonna have AI, half what? Human, right? And guess what happened then? You live forever, you trap the soul forever. Then you beat it, God, stop playing on me. That was what they working on. Because one thing about God, he made his body temporary. And what they trying to do is defeat that, right? Because we can keep these bodies forever, then we can do a lot of stuff.
The scariness level of this world would be at a 10 if we ever see beings that's half AI, half human.
So the current timeline, time loop, whatever you want to call it, that we're living out the year of 1961, the year of the snake. People already know that we are part of the Matrix. And this is just proof, historical events that's happened, that's re-happening. We all know that there was a plane crash in 2025, January. It had a U.S. skate team on board. We also know that there is a plane crash in 1961 with a U.S. skate team on board that plane as well. That happened in February of 1961. 61 in Bel Air fire, which was a very huge fire for that time period, and amount of buildings and homes that were destroyed. Jump to January 2025, we have the Palisades fire alongside other fires in California. A lot of people have been talking about the crazy ass fog that's been happening in 2025 as well. Even someone tested it down in Florida. They tested it and said it had some sort of bacteria inside of it. It doesn't just stop there, but there was the Great Smog of 1961. That happened in January as well. Say that time is a concept. I believe it's a concept because you've ever had that feeling like time is moving fast, and then in other instances of your life, it's like time is moving so slow. Maybe someone's speeding up the time. Maybe they're slowing it down. But one thing you know is that you know how you feel. You know whether the day is moving faster than the last day. It goes down to reincarnation. There are so many people that believe that they've been here before and even have memories from the past. Let's get back to the year of the snake. January 2013, the year of the snake. American Airlines airplane has to be emergency landed. On this timeline, no one was injured in that plane. I feel like the things about these timelines, these time loops, you want to have to remember everything is not going to be the exact same. It's like a test that they're running. They're not going to continue to run the exact same test. There's going to be things that have changed. I don't know. You guys drop a comment on what you think. And last but not least, let me go back to year 2001. An airplane in New York City crashes and kills 260 people. It was an American Airlines airplane. Come on now.
So I understand that trends like in fashion has a way of recycling itself over decades, but we can do without traumatic events.
Look, I'm really not big into conspiracy theories, but watch autonomous Black Hawk helicopter fly with no pilot.
Your eyes are not playing tricks on you. There's no pilot inside this helicopter. It's 2022, so let's face it, we're used to seeing all types of vehicles operate themselves. From cars to boats, drones, even motorcycles. But some people might say there's something a little ominous about seeing a military-grade helicopter flying without a pilot.
It's crazy.
This is part of a project from Lockheed Martin's subsidiary, Sikorsky, and DARPA. Now, if you're not familiar with DARPA, it's a research and development agency for the U.S. Department of Defense. And according to DARPA, this marked the first time a Black Hawk helicopter flew without anyone on.
I'm not sure if I like a Black Hawk being remote controlled. I mean, Black Hawks are typically involved in high-level tactical missions with a lot of nuances, so I'd rather it be manned so that way real-time communication could be conveyed.
Oh my god.
Wow. Why? Why? Save us some eggs too, man.
They were probably buying this for an omelet competition. Animal control was probably busy writing a bunch of trespassing tickets.
That's my humiliation ritual. With all honors, with flying colors. But the only difference between my humiliation ritual and a lot of others is I was walking with God the whole time. Being deeply rooted in prayer, deeply in search of answers, and deeply rooted and grounded in the palms of his hands through the process of this whole humiliation ritual.
I'm not sure how you can be walking with God but intentionally trying to please the dark side all at the same time. Crazy.
Shane Dawson is a lot of things, but one thing Shane Dawson said a long time ago that stuck to me to this day that is actually kind of coming true is when he used to do his conspiracy theory videos, right? He said in that video, the government or Illuminati, they're going to start becoming so advanced. They will have tools and stuff to blackmail certain celebrities if they don't comply with their rules or do what they're told to say. What he meant was they could literally take a voice of you. Like they could literally take me talking right now. They could take my voice and basically make this whole confession of me, confessing something I've never said, admitting to a crime I never did, saying I done X, Y, and Z and I never did, and releasing it to the public to create seed of doubt because they know the public is not going to fact check, double check. They're just going to take it as face value. And if you don't want the information out there, you got to play by our rules. And it's kind of weird how we're seeing that literally coming to fruition with the AI advancement. I know some of y'all think I be reaching, but it's kind of hard not to when everything is literally playing out how they said back in like 2015, 2016. Let me give you an example. This is an AI edited clip that's making its rounds on social media right now.
I think Ariana is better than Selena. Are you crazy? Selena is an it girl. Her beauty brand, Rare Beauty, is way more successful. She was on Disney. She has more followers on Instagram. What about streams?
They literally took their voices and made it off of AI. Some of you have already stopped the video to make your comment. That doesn't even sound real. That sounds so choppy. Get a job. No one would ever believe that. And to those type of people, it's no arguing with. For the people that still here at this point in the video that can reason, I know that clip was kind of choppy, but that's just a cheap version. Let's look at a version where it transitioned just a bit smoother.
Speaking of the VMAs, Taylor snatched all the awards and Nicki Minaj outsold Scratch Off.
Now that version, it could be dressed up a little bit more. Fix the position of the heads and tweak the tone a little bit. Nobody's gonna bat an eye. That's literally how dangerous and doomed of a society we're becoming.
At this point, if anybody's words get taken into question in the courtroom, ChatGPT and all its relatives better get pulled as witnesses.
ATM, what we're going to do is transform the traditional banking industry. I do not fit the picture of a banker.
X.com, this is Julie.
Raising $50 million is a matter of making a series of phone calls, and the money is there. I've sunk the great majority of my net worth into X.com, which is the new banking and mutual funds company on the internet that I've started.
Big X.
Exactly. X.com. I think X.com could absolutely be a multi-billion-dollar bonanza. Because if you look at the industry that X is pursuing, it's the biggest sector of the world economy.
Young Elon had a plan for X way before Twitter got created. Now, if he sticks to his vision from that video, he may mess around and make it be the world's bank.
Tipo, es que debe ser un metal grande o un espejo, no sé por
No,
qué.
claro, porque se dio filete en negro.
Porque para que rebote de esa forma, claro, ¿cachai? Eso no es una linterna, ya cachamos que no es una linterna. El rebote. ¿Cachai?
Being that UFOs love being discreet, I doubt they'll flash a light back at you, but that could very well be a military aircraft. Seeing that there are thousands of fish that got washed up to the shoreline, I'll be more concerned of what predator they were trying to escape from. Alright, that's it for the video. Thanks for stopping by. On your way out, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and sub up, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.